What it is, guys, and welcome to a very special episode of the People's Podcast, all about FIFA 18. It is People's Podcast episode numero 9, I believe. As I say, it is a bonus special episode where we're going to be talking about our plans for FIFA 18, both on YouTube and not on YouTube. So us just playing FIFA, as well as the demo, early access, YouTube, and FIFA, because that's kind of related. So yeah, a bit of a bonus episode so we can tell you our plans ready for this FIFA. Lala's, of course, with me, of course, because he is the co-owner, co-host of the show, of the podcast, or I call it a show. How you doing, Lyle?
I'm pretty good, you know. I would have been alright if I'd still been on holiday off of college, but I should imagine all of you guys out there, whatever you're doing, you know, if you've gone back to school or college, I feel you. You know, I'd rather...
Or if you work, you know.
Yeah, I'd rather just be doing nothing and preparing for FIFA 18, which is what I've been doing, to be honest. I have been getting my plans sorted out for FIFA, the series that I want to do, and that is all that we are going to cover in today's episode. So drop a like if you are excited for FIFA. FIFA 18, that is, and
subscribe to both our bloody channels, because that's where you're going to get the best FIFA 18 content, of course.
Just one day. I'd love one day just to go on Social Blade and there be a +1 on the subs, just not a minus. Are you gaining, Cam?
Funny. I think I am now, to be fair. I think I am. Oh, by the way, we're not going to do the comments review for this episode, as it is a bonus episode, but we will be doing the comments review, of course, for the next episode, which is gonna... Well, I've got a topic for that next episode, Lyle. I think I told you about it last time. We didn't get to do it in the last podcast because it went miles too long. But it's going to be a topic to let you guys know where we basically are going to very briefly touch on some controversial subjects and give our opinions on them. Now, there will be some topics that we probably want to expand on, and we'll do that in another podcast. But I just thought I'd let you know that. We're going to get right into the FIFA 18 podcast preview, whatever the hell you want to call it. So let's get into it, Lyle. If you're ready, I am too. Right, so we thought
Take two.
So we thought what better place to start than to talk about our plans for FIFA 18. But I think before you talk about plans for FIFA 18, we've got to talk about our preparation. Now, like you touched on it briefly in the intro. You said you'd love to be preparing at home, preparing for FIFA 18, but obviously you've got college, so you can't do that. Well, I ain't got any of that, and my preparation is going, as I'm sure everybody's ever listened to me or knows me knows, it's going absolutely terribly.
No, but I think for you, because you don't have any time to manage, if you see what I mean.
I mean, just days just go into the other, almost.
Yeah, you're always... I presume, I don't know what you do with your week, but are you most of the time always free to do stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I do go out every now and again, but most of the time, yeah.
But then you find that that's what happens in holidays. You set yourself something to do, and then you don't bloody do it. You do it next week. But
I mean, I've got stuff done. I mean, I'm waiting on a few people, I suppose. I'm waiting on the Chelsea career mode thumbnail, waiting on the banner, I think, on the banner, just a quick thank you to James Proud, who has supported our podcast, been a long time subscriber of me. I mean, long time subscriber of me. He did create me a banner and a channel logo. Really like it. I shoot love for the podcast, and he really likes it too. But I can't bloody use it because Dickie me has gone to pay for one for a tenner. But just literally the day before he messaged me. So that kind of sucks. But I really do appreciate the effort nonetheless. And yeah, no. I thought I'd give you a little shout out on the podcast to just sort of say thanks. So it does mean a lot. Fortunately, obviously, I can't use it because I've bloody paid for one, but that's just what it is. But yeah, no, I've sorted that out. Sorted out the banner and the thingy. You've actually done your banner and thingy.
Yeah, I've been trying to do a banner for bloody... Oh, this is a freaking story that I could speak about for bloody years. I was trying to do a banner, or make myself one, for blooming weeks. Couldn't get the text right. I'm good on Photoshop until you want me to do anything with text. Then I'm crap. So if you just want a blooming Photoshop done, you know, without any text, you're absolutely fine with me. But when it comes to text, I'm not the greatest. But I don't know what I've done, if I've killed someone's dog or something, like that book that we used to do in English, but...
What did
it used to be called?
What was it called? Bollocks.
I don't know.
Not Boy in the Striped Pyjamas, that's fucking Hitler's.
No, we can't blooming go into an English lesson. What's it called?
I want to know what it's called. I don't know, I'll type it, I'll search it up. You can talk and
what was I saying? Basically, what I used to do is... I used to pay...
Good night, Mr. Tom. No,
it's not. Good night, Mr. Tom. I used to pay little sums of money to graphics designers, and then they'd make you a thumbnail, make you a banner, make you a logo. Pretty much what Cam's done. He's paid, what did you say, like a tenner for them to make his thumbnail for a series that he's got coming up, and a banner and a logo, because it's sort of a theme in the bloody FIFA community for you to change your banner and logo every single year. And I've been messaging people all over the blooming sun, into the stars. No one will respond to me. I have no idea why. I think part of why I had to get into Photoshop a little bit more is because just no designers will respond to me.
What I think is the funny thing is the fact that the guy who's doing mine, and he's a really, really good designer, Drift. I'll put his Twitter down. I mean, I'm sure Lara won't, but I messaged him, didn't I?
Yeah.
And he responded to me. Whereas when you message him, he doesn't even respond to you.
I messaged him before you messaged him for your thumbnail and banners and whatnot. I messaged him about if he'd be up for doing a 24-hour... He'd be up for doing the thumbnail for the 24-hour charity stream. He didn't respond. But I don't have anything against the guy. I don't have anything against any of them.
He's a nice guy. He's done thumbnails for us before, and he did the...
he made me a cracking banner a couple years ago.
And he did the Around the Ball one.
But... he did as well, which we didn't bloody finish.
Which was it? No,
we'll get onto that later on about what our plans for videos.
The
series.
book we were talking about.
Yeah.
The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night Time. Because I used to get called Christopher, if you can remember. Because that's what I actually put into Google.
Yeah.
I put in Christopher Dog Story, and it came up.
Christopher Dog Story.
I used to get called Christopher at school because I don't know. Apparently, it's weird that you sit down when you go for a wee. Sometimes, I mean, I didn't. Look, we're not going to get into that, okay?
Yeah,
time is gone.
But, going back to that, designers basically won't respond to me. I don't really know why. You know, I'm not horrible to them or anything. So I made my own banner and my own logo when I was pissed off on Skype with Cam the other day. And it didn't turn out too bad, to be honest, apart from YouTube. YouTube have got a really messed up system of how it takes them 7 years to put your logo on the screen. But
you think that might actually be your own fault now?
Yeah, I think it might be my own fault. But you got to blame someone, haven't you, Cam? That's what I always say. This is it. So what else has been going on behind the scenes for you then, Cam?
Well, obviously, we have been working... Well, yeah, I need to confirm it. I confirmed it on Twitter. By the way, follow me on my new Twitter. It is the same Twitter at Mr. FIFA Camp. It's a new Twitter. I've changed what I used... Because the problem I had was... I don't really speak about this in the podcast, so I speak about it. Is the Twitter that is now at Magical Morata, that was at Mr. FIFA Camp. I just tweeted about football. And I just tweeted about Chelsea all the time. And obviously... It just felt it was weird to then have to do like updates on YouTube. If you know what I mean? So I needed a Twitter solely for YouTube. That's what I'm trying to say. I thought I fucked that up, but I didn't. But then I fucked it up. I think I fucked it up anyway. So yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm going to change it round. I'm going to have that as Magical Morata. You know, if you're a Chelsea fan, you can follow it because you know I think a lot of people. My favourite YouTubers, I sometimes have their push notifications on. I mean, I have yours on there, but you're not one of my favourite YouTubers just because I've kind of got to have it on. But, you know, for my favourite YouTubers, I have it on. And I want to know their updates. I want to know when the videos come up. But obviously, you can't have that with me because I tweet too much and I retweet too much. So it's all sorted out now. But as I say, you can follow me at Mr. FIFA Cam. And yeah, obviously you'll get to see sort of updates and stuff. And I did confirm that I am doing the Chelsea crown. There's no point in me really confirming it because I mean we all knew I was going to do it, but you know it made me feel like I was some sort of significant person for about 30 seconds. So I have confirmed that. What I will confirm today is that I'm also going to be doing the You're the Manager series. Now, if you're a long-term subscriber, you might remember that. That's basically what I do. Before FIFA, I title it as if it's this FIFA, gets a lot of views, and the next FIFA gets loads of views, it's great, gets a lot of dislikes, but it's all fun and games. And basically, you guys get to be the manager, so there'll be different decisions you guys can make. So, I'm saying guys 100 times on, I'm turning to you.
Get in the sink.
What's wrong with me? But yeah, basically, there's going to be stuff like, who's going to be captain, what area should we look to improve, who should I buy in this position, should we sell somebody, that sort of stuff, and you guys can get to do that. It's a 3-part mini-series before the game comes out. And also, like the last 2 years, there will be a trailer on the Chelsea group, which Lyle is helping me out with. It is a bit of a nightmare, isn't it, Lyle?
Yeah.
But we are getting there. So when it does come out, it's obviously a big thanks to Lyle, and also a big thanks to a guy on Twitter who hopefully tomorrow will be sending me through some clips for that. I don't know. How do you think it is going at the moment, that trailer? I think it's going all right.
I think it's going fairly decent, to be honest. But when I do edits of my own, the start always goes really well, and then it slowly peters down to the end of things going wrong and endless things, and it just, we're putting a load of effort into it. Don't get me wrong. Me and Cam especially is going through a load of faff to try to get, videos of Chelsea and stuff like that for his basically his trailer. We've also got tweets coming up on the screen as well. It's a bit of everything is thrown into that. I'm not going to give too much away from it, but for me,
because I want it to be a bit of a story. That's what we want. We want it to be a bit of a story.
In career mode, yeah.
Because if you look at some of my other trailers, if you look at the FIFA 16 one, it's fucking horrific, absolutely horrific. One of the worst things I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I reckon we should put that on the screen. It's a minute long. Shall we put it on the screen and then just laugh about it?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is great music, as you can tell.
That's like movie maker stuff, isn't it?
It's Oscar!
Oh, the blooming crosses on that game was overpowered.
They were. That was demo. I just went on the demo, just recorded a load of games.
Graphics just do look crap.
Loved stealing that from EA. Great goal from Costa. That's not horrific. It's just shit in it. It's like no story to it.
Is it just 14 likes, 412 views? Oh, rebound shot.
It's funny. Look, I do find it funny looking back on old videos.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
That's a stolen EA clip.
That was a good free kick.
And I fuck this. Look, watch this end bit. I fuck it up.
Oh, Jesus.
See, I was meant to at this point say something. I forgot to.
What are we watching? Just your thumbnail?
Yeah, and then wait. Oh no.
Do you put like an American accent?
The wait is almost over.
Oh.
Chelsea career mode, FIFA 15, coming soon.
I wish we never fucking did that. That is not one of my brightest ideas ever.
Why did you stick your thumbnail in for a good 20 seconds before you decided to speak?
I completely forgot. I don't know what I was doing, but it didn't go well.
Is that movie maker music?
No. That's actually YouTube music.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. I like YouTube music thing. And all
YouTube
oh, I
audio
see.
Music.
Yeah,
but yeah, if you're looking at that trailer and thinking, "Oh God, I can't wait for the FIFA 18 one," don't worry. The FIFA 18 one's a lot better than that one, and the FIFA 17 one. The FIFA 17 one was bad. It was longer. The only thing I like about it is the actual song in the background.
You could,
we can go check that out if you want to. We're not going to do it because it's about 5 minutes long. Yeah,
you could actually make some banging YouTube videos if, like, you just brought your laptop to the city just for one thing, and then I just teach you the basics of like Camtasia Studio or something.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that's the next step, isn't it? Because, would you say it's a little bit embarrassing telling the viewers that you still edit in Movie Maker?
Yeah. Well, to be fair,
just the job.
To be fair, there was a period where I didn't.
What did you use?
Actually, at this current episode, well, I do need to, but I don't need to, if you know what I mean. I don't have the money, and I can't. I downloaded Cam Studio. I thought I'd done it right, then I done it wrong. I mean, the stuff I use is very, very basic, but at the end of the day,
does the job.
It does the job at the moment. That's not so I would like it to.
So if things kicked off this year, you would change. You would change.
100%. I'm going to try and get Cam Studio tonight while I'm in bed. That is my task.
Yeah.
To get it, because it's just ridiculous doing it on Movie Maker. Quite frankly, it's just you can't do anything on it. The text is shit. It's just shit. Frankly, it is shit, and it is embarrassing. But at the end of the day, for a lot of stuff, I don't need anything more than Movie Maker.
Yeah.
But I'd like to have the ability, well, not the ability, but the actual fucking capability, be able to maybe add little different things in, which I can't.
Yeah.
Like a face. Not that I want to do a face cam, but possibly a face cam type thing. Because sometimes I have wanted to do a face. Reacting to old videos, can't do that.
Because you haven't got, like a face cam to react,
Yeah,
well,
so
you don't have the capability to put the video on the screen.
No.
Because you can't overlap stuff on Movie Maker. I see what you mean, yeah.
Which is just ridiculous, but
it's a bit of a lackluster
it is what it is, isn't it?
Product,
hopefully
it's still just a job.
Yeah, it's just a basic thing. It's not meant to be for the sort of stuff that I want to do on it. But, it's served me well up until this point, It doesn't go wrong. It's very, very easy to use. You know, I do edit. I have edited stuff on other things. It's just for YouTube. I found it easier to just do it on there because I haven't. You know, my editing software comes with.
So no, your what's it called? Like
HPU, HD.
Yeah, your video recorder to record your Xbox comes with a.
Yeah, but it's just slow as fuck.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying. So.
My Sony Vegas went really slow. It's gone really slow because now, say I've got my face cam, which takes up one track, the audio of the face cam, then the game, and then the audio of the game. You know, that's already 4 tracks. And then if I wanted to put some images on the screen or some music, there are another 2 tracks, and it does wear your PC down. That's why I need to probably upgrade it a little bit, or just reinstall the frickin' editing software again and go for a clean slate. That's what I have been doing, is debunking my computer of 2 FIFA's worth of videos, which took absolutely forever. Now I've got a good 2 terabytes of blooming storage on my computer now for FIFA 18, so I'm ready. Is there anything that you've got more planned, Cam, apart from your Chelsea career, which is obviously you're going to be like your main series of FIFA, which it always is, but
yeah. I with the Chelsea, I want to be able to. I completed 1 season this year. I recorded 4.
You've recorded 4. 3 never went out.
Yeah, I just never got round to it. This year, I want to get them out, and what I want to do is get the videos out quickly, get that Chelsea career mode out daily. I don't know what else to do. I want another series. What the fuck is that? What's going on outside? We've got some sort of fucking fighter jet. It's North Korea or something, I think. We're under attack, folks. But I want to do it. I'm going to do the journey. I'm going to play it. But I don't know whether to do it as a series. If I do, I need to get another thumbnail.
Yeah. Which
You're
I'm
doing
sure...
it as a series, aren't you?
Yeah, because mine went quite well last year. Yeah, and as well, like this year, the journey's in abroad countries, so I presume you can choose what? Like the big... Or just anywhere apart from England, maybe, like PSG, Real Madrid...
Well, I think you can still choose an English club.
But that's just kind of like last year's news, if you see what I mean. But
right, going abroad. I don't like abroad.
I see what... I don't know why last year my first couple got like over 1,000, because that journey mode was saturated so much. Like everything is nowadays, you know. Everything on that YouTube site is saturated so much.
Yeah, but we have actually spoken about that before, me.
We've spoken about it in literally the first episode of the podcast, I think.
Yeah.
About like, the state of YouTube.
Like I said, the thing with the journey is I'll do it. I will play it, obviously, because I really enjoyed it last year. But I mean, I started it last year. I think I did 2 episodes.
But yours is a lot later.
It's the thing I think with the journey is, like you said, there's so many people that do it. I've got my foot stuck in a fucking bookshelf. Fuck's sake. So many people do it. It's like, what is going to make my series unique? It ain't going to be the editing.
No.
You know, the only thing I really offer is unique commentary, and I found the journey really hard to commentate to last year.
Yeah,
do you do it post? Do you do it live? And what to include? It's one of those modes. I don't want to sound like a fucking idiot there. It's one of those modes I just think is better to play. Like, I enjoy. Don't get me wrong.
Just like
I enjoyed your.
Yeah,
you could stream
play it in one sitting.
But then I don't think you enjoy it as much.
I mean, I think I've just had a thought. The only reason why, effectively, I just thought I'm not anybody bloody special. The only reason why my journey got any views anyway is because I probably played the first thing when the early access came out, so not everybody had the game. You know, if I was to do my blooming journey on the 26th or the 29th, depending on which version you're going to be getting, you know, everybody will be uploading it. It's just because we got it that many days earlier, even though yours took like 10 years to download.
Oh, don't even go there. Don't even fucking go there with that. It's a difficult one. And I don't know. As I said, I'll definitely play it. I'll probably record it as to whether I've uploaded it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a difficult one. It talked about early access. Obviously, you get 10 hours. What is your plan for early access? Because, I mean, my plan for early FIFA is to... Like I always do the Chelsea career mode. I will probably do another series, one that I haven't really come up with yet. I'm tempted to do another career mode. But it's just a case of what club, so I could do a career mode vote. I could do that. It wouldn't be the priority, but
No,
But what I'll
your
also do is-
Chelsea career mode might run daily, and that one run every other day.
Yeah, and I'm doing trading tips like I always do, chucking them in here, there, and everywhere because they always get support at the start. I mean, I've still got people messaging me to this day on Snapchat
About
asking
trading.
me what players to mass bid on. I still get it, you know. So that's crazy. You can have me on Snapchat, Cameron underscore and see. You got to get the advertising. But yeah, no, I think that's the plan for now. Maybe add in another. I feel like I need an Ultimate Team thing. I just can't think of an Ultimate Team series. I can't do the Goal Fest. I did record the Goal Fest this year, never uploaded it. A lot of stuff I recorded, never uploaded. I can't do the Goal Fest at the start. I never have the coins. We want to do a series together, don't we? We don't know what.
Yeah. Sorry, I just spaced out there for a second. Yeah, we do. What I was thinking is maybe we do co-op or pro clubs or something.
Yeah.
And then again, we could get the viewers playing in the pro clubs. We could have a full starting 11 of pro clubs players.
That's actually not a bad idea.
And then we just maybe, I don't know. It's fucking impossible to get 11 people in a Skype call or all of us talking at the same time. But that would just be a laugh. You know, it might be uploaded like once a week. Once every 2 weeks, but that would just be a laugh. I think.
Like that. I'd like us to do a couple of like mini series that go on for a week, a bit like what Tusik used to do back in the day.
Yeah,
and they'd have a final on like Sunday.
I wouldn't mind doing that
because we always wanted to do that when I switched console, and we'd never done it.
Wasn't that like one of the reasons why you switched console?
Yes.
So then.
It was...
And then the year after you switched, Legends got put onto PS4 anyway.
We don't need to talk about that. Okay.
No, but that's something that the average lot of us couldn't afford anyway. We're never going to be able to get the good art. I'm just going to keep calling them Legends because that's what they are to me. We're never going to be able to get the good Legends.
No, we're never going to get the good icons. No.
It's just thinking of the ideas for the mini series, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Beat the Beast. I did it with Callum. That's quite a good series.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come up. We'll have a brainstorm. We don't have to do it on the stream. We don't want to bore everyone. But yeah, back to what we were saying about early access. Now, what is your plan?
Okay, my plan is to
10 hours.
Yeah, because my college thing has worked off nicely. I think at least I've looked to see when the release date is. I think it's on the 21st. I may be wrong, which is a Thursday. I get Thursday, Friday, and Saturday all off of college. So my plan is to obviously download it. Hopefully it goes really quickly. And then to get the first episode of The Average Player out. Obviously starting my Ultimate Team series. And I'm doing it from the start. A Road to Glory will be on the Drummer Austin channel. Because you guys really seem to enjoy The Average Player.
I liked it.
Until FIFA just died. You know. Now I've found it really good as well. Doing a series like that. I'm also going to be... I might maybe do 2 episodes... It's hard to say. I understand where you're coming from. It's hard to know how to split your time up. But definitely, I'm going to be doing... being that it's going to be my last year on YouTube, I'm going to be doing my Man United career mode. Because I've been always scared to do a Man United career mode. Because it's a big team. Everybody's going to be doing them. But this year, I'm just fucking throwing it in the bin. I don't give a shit. I'm doing a Manchester United career mode. They're my favourite team. So that's what I'm maybe going to do. I don't know, can you split it up? Like 2 hours for the career mode, 2 hours for the Road to Glory that I want to do, 2 hours maybe for trading to a player or an Ultimate Team, not sure what player that's going to be, 2 hours for the journey, you know?
You can, and you probably will, whereas me, we said this a bit off camera, we both know exactly what I'm going to do.
You'll get...
You know,
10 hours on the career mode.
There's no point in even me planning things because everybody knows that I'm going to go on and I'm going to play 10 hours of Chelsea career mode straight.
As long as you record 10 hours of the Chelsea career mode, that's absolutely fine.
Well, it isn't. You know, I need other videos. The thing is, if I'm going to do another... I mean, this is a plan. I mean, my first episode of career modes, they're notoriously pretty shit because they are basically what I like to call a meet the squad thing. Yeah. So you do the start.
They're sort of given... videos, aren't they? You don't have to spend too long on the game.
You can live them, you know, live commentary the first episodes. You just basically meet the squad, do a bit of a quick squad report, talk about where we're going to improve, have a look at the budgets, have a look at, you know, put some people on the transfer list and who's going to be loaned out, you know, check the targets. I think I already said that. and maybe add a few people to the shortlist, show people my shortlist, put in maybe a couple of bids because obviously that's a little bit different this year. I haven't looked too much at it because I want to kind of keep it as a bit of a surprise. Apparently the squad report thing's changed, which I'm not happy about.
Has it? Oh.
Yeah, apparently the layout for that has changed.
Apparently the whole layout of fucking negotiating transfers has changed. There's a whole different like intermission screen where you have to meet, you know, like in The Journey when there's like a bit in between where there's like subtitles and then Hunter gets told off or whatever. But the player and the agent meet you, and then you have to try and negotiate to sign the player.
See, I like that. I haven't looked into it because I want it to be a surprise.
I'll try to stick some screenshots on the screen, guys, if you haven't already seen most of this. What we're talking about.
So I like that idea, and I like the fact you could do player release clauses and sell on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not going to put release. I was just thinking this the other day. I'm not going to be putting release clauses on my player. Not ones I'm bringing in.
No,
I'm not doing it because it's just setting yourself up for EA to just come in and someone to poach your player that is, you know, like your top scorer, and there's nothing you can do about it.
yeah.
I'm not doing
Or
it.
you'd either have to put an absolutely ridiculous release clause that nobody in their right mind would ever pay.
Yeah, but I've done that before with counter offers and people have come back and accepted it.
Oh, like PSG and Bayern, Real Madrid.
It's just crazy shit.
Stupid how much money they're willing to pay. And I really want career mode to be a lot harder to sign players because you literally could bang in a bid of 50 million for Thiago from Bayern. They accept it. Next day, you get the contract, you put it in, he accepts it, next day he's in your squad. It doesn't take 3 days to sign a player.
Yeah, I want it to be harder. I want the prices to be more realistic. I want players to be able to reject you, but reject you in the sense that, yes, if you were to offer them like 500k, they'd accept, but you have to properly negotiate with them.
Yeah.
You know, you have to negotiate playing time. You have to negotiate, you know, your plans for the club. You know, do they buy into the philosophy, stuff like that. I want it to just be a bit more complex. As I say, though, going back quickly to that squad report thing, I don't like it. From what I've seen, it's just shit. I can't describe it. I don't understand why they've changed something that really works nicely. I mean, maybe I'll get used to it, I suppose, but yeah, I mean, transfers have to be more realistic. I love career mode though. Like I've been playing career mode, even like I've only just stopped because I want to stop but I've been playing in Norwich career mode off. Camera got Norwich to the Premier League, got them in the Champions League in 2 seasons, at Europa League even, you know, on world class difficulty. Done a Blackpool career mode where I put in a load of people who I actually know, like I'm in it, you know what I mean? And it's just having fun on career mode. And I do love doing career mode. It's just it frustrates me a little bit that I feel like it is a neglected game mode in regards to they could do so much more. But they seem to have done.
They seem to be doing that this year.
Yeah, they do seem to be doing that this year. I still think there's a lot. You know, it's simple things like you should be able to control. You should be able to control your pre-season tournament.
Mm.
You know, you should be able to control your pre-season. Do you go join the Emirates Cup? Do you go do that? Do you have some domestic friendlies? Do you go abroad? Isn't it?
You get straight into it. You tick all your stuff like I want to be in the Champions League if I'm qualified. Next screen, they give you 3 options, load of teams in there, and then the amount of money that you'll get for each of them. That's not how it works. You've got to like arrange. If say you get in your little email inbox, you get a team coming to you to do a friendly game. If you see what I mean, that's how it is.
Maybe you should have like you should be able to accept or decline invites to a tournament, and then you should be able to maybe set up friendlies with other clubs. I'm not saying any club, but you could have it where you have a certain selection that you can choose from.
Yeah.
You know, because you can quite easily have free... for a good pre-season, I want 6 games to test my team out, because I play pre-season. I find it really valuable. You can play some of the youngsters, you can trial out different things, because usually, like, when you're doing a Chelsea career, you can't do that. Because every single game, you have to win. You're expected to win everything. So you can't just trial things out, and when you do, you end up losing. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know, so I'd like to be able to have like a 6 to 8 game pre-season. I'd like to be able to... And also another thing I'd like, and I don't understand why it isn't like this, is I'd like there to be basically where people can, in a season, if they have a great season, right, in play, they can go up 20 overall. It happens in real life. You know, you do get a player who has just a breakout season. They'd have to make sure it didn't happen all the time. But why, for example, if a player's scoring 20 goals in a season, surely he should be going up. Do you know what I mean? It should be, the ratings should be determined on how well you play with the player. I know it could then be abused in regards to you could just literally play on amateur, but it's offline anyway. So who really gives a shit? Do you know what I mean?
You know, you do what you want to do with your career mode. If I played on amateur and then just boosted my players, effectively I'd get bored. You've got to do a career mode properly, I think.
Yeah. I just think there's a lot they still could do with it. I mean, they added in as many substitutes. You should be able to name a bigger bench than 7 in pre-season. You should be able to change your whole squad.
Maybe,
like you said,
maybe the reason why career mode went a little bit dry on YouTube is because literally for a couple of years they weren't adding anything to it whatsoever.
Yeah.
And now they're finally like, oh shit, the career mode's gone a little bit crap, to be honest. We added in a little bit last year into it, but now they should go all in, you know? They got teams working on Ultimate Team, new stuff adding in. Why can't they have teams working on career mode? It's a much bigger thing than career mode. I understand that, yeah.
Well, Ultimate Team gives them money. Career mode doesn't give them any extra money. Do you know what I mean? They get FIFA points, they get this, they get that from Ultimate Team. They don't get that from career mode. So it's always going to be a neglected game mode. That's just the reality of it, unfortunately. But there's little things they should just be able to add in. Like you should be able to change your, club crests and stuff and kit every year. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they do with it.
But as you said, there's a lot more that they can add in. But going off of that, I've made my Man United career mode thumbnail. I'm going to pop that on the screen now. I think I'm fairly happy with it. I'm my worst enemy, to be honest. I literally will critique anything of my own because I just think everything that I do is shit for some reason. But, that's going to be on the screen now. The United career mode is going to be coming. So, get prepared for that. Not sure. I'll probably do something absolutely retarded and then it go out of the window. But I'm going to try to keep to daily uploads. I'm going to try to keep to, I'm going to try to keep my series going. Like, the road to glory will not be hard to keep going. Neither will the trading. But the Man United career mode, or career mode in general, I've always found gone into a routine of just ending them when the views go down.
Yeah.
But now I don't care anymore. Last year, YouTube, I'm just going to throw absolutely I'll say this and I'll end up doing it. I know what I'm like.
Yeah, I think you just got to enjoy the content, and that's the big thing. That's what I love about the Chelsea career, and I do enjoy doing it. I enjoy filming it and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to over rely on just the Chelsea career mode this year. I do need to do other stuff. So I do need to do some trading tips. I do need to do maybe another career mode. That's the other thing. I don't want to become a mutually exclusive career mode channel.
You want to be known for different bits on FIFA.
And obviously the Chelsea reviews and previews, they'll continue. The fantasy football thing will continue. The Premier League predictions, I don't know whether I'm going to keep doing that because it's just a bit of a nightmare to do it every week. I don't know. I might. I'll have to have a think about it. But yeah, I mean, I need to think of another series really. But if we're doing like a pro clubs and maybe a couple of random series every other week or whatever, or every once a month, say.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be enough. I want to do an Ultimate Team series. It's just thinking of the idea. I've done Road to Glories before, but it's about trying to make it unique and trying to. I don't know. I just feel like why would someone want to watch mine over a big guy doing it? Do you know what I mean? And like yours, I enjoy yours, and yours have their own uniqueness. Hence why people watch them. But I just don't think mine would. So I think it'd be kind of pointless.
I think. Yeah, I mean, we said this a little bit last year, but one thing that I would like to do even more is get the community involved a lot more. So, like, your series of you getting, like, you're the manager, that literally is your subscribers series.
Yeah, it's just getting them involved. It's making them have a say in the Chelsea career. Yeah, I want to do. I said it last year that I want to do more in the community.
Because it's all right just watching a video, but if you're going to comment, that's why I like to watch a lot more of smaller YouTubers, because it's all right watching a big YouTuber. Yeah, they might make some good videos, but if you comment on a blooming video of theirs, you're not going to get a response. They're not going to see the comment.
Yeah.
They might say that they read the comments, but at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, they haven't seen your comment. If you comment on a smaller YouTuber's video, you've got a little bit. Yeah, I always make I make it a thing to myself to respond to people's comments. That's why I started like the comments wall last year on something where I just pick a comment and, you know, stick it on a Photoshop bloody wall, and that would come up on the video just to give, you know, just to give back, sort of, if you see what I mean. But that's something that I want to do even more this year. And going off of that, going on to Ultimate Team slightly, what I want to say about pack openings, in my opinion, probably FIFA, would you say pack openings is literally just the most saturated thing in the world?
Well, you can't, it's impossible to compete.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say it's saturated, it's impossible to compete.
But it's just all like, if you're, say, team of the year, team of the season comes around, and you're going to drop £20, which to you is a lot of money, and then like Bateson or Castro are going to drop £2,000, and they're inevitably going to. That's something that I wanted to bring up, is how literally us small YouTubers can't do a pack opening anymore unless we spend like £10 and get a blooming Ronaldo, because then you're going to get views. But we can't.
But you're not even going to get that many views anymore.
I think we've spoken about this before, like in like the first podcast, like many years ago, if you would have done a pack opening and got Ronaldo, you're going to be guaranteed a lot of views in your video to blow up. But now it's probably so common for you to pack Ronaldo just because of the amount of money that's blown on the game. I know last year, I think it was, Bateson spent, what was it, like 4 or 5 grand on the opening day just to, you know, he got 200,000 FIFA points, I think it was the amount, and maybe I've plucked 4 or 5 grand out of the air just randomly, but you know,
probably is that.
Yeah,
and you know, I like Bates and he's a nice guy, and I'm not blaming. Although he does look a bit like an egg, I'm not blaming those people. You know, they've got the money, they've got the thing. I don't blame them. It's just stating the fact we can't compete. Hence why it's pointless for us to do pack openings and record them. Maybe to do pack openings ourselves, it's not. It's a difficult one. I always think with YouTube, I always think with FIFA, career modes and that, they're self-explanatory, those series is, but trying to think of a unique Ultimate Team series is almost impossible. You've got one with the average player, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a road to glory, but it is your series. It's, you know, it's got your own little parts to it. Do you know what I mean? I've got the Gold Fest. I have got other series. It's just a lot of mine are reliant on having a certain amount of coins, which you just don't have at the start of FIFA.
Unless you're going to exactly splash a load amount of money to get your club stacked up and get a load of coins in, which we can't afford to do, I'm sorry. And as well, packs are shit.
Yeah, and the thing is, it pisses me off, you know. I mean, my FIFA points addiction was a joke, you know.
How much money did you spend on one FIFA, if you don't mind sharing?
I think one, and this, and I want to emphasise this point. This is my money. It isn't my dad's money. It was my dad's credit card, my mum's credit card. Just trust me, they wouldn't have fucking allowed it. I mean, they weren't fucking apeshit. I think one FIFA was about £600. The next one was about 400. Yeah, that's a grand of my own money.
Yeah, exactly. But still, we relate to the big YouTubers again. They smashed that out double, triple the amount.
Yeah, but I mean, that is crazy.
That is a fucking shit ton of money for, like, how old were you back then?
12, 13. You know, that is ridiculous. And the annoying thing is, I didn't even have that good teams. I mean, there was one year, but that was the most of my money from that year came from that investment I made in Hazard, if you can remember.
Which you made like 2 million profit.
I think it was $1 million profit, but yeah, it sold for 2 million. But then a lot of that money went quite quickly. And the problem with that is it just then, and that's why I think then I didn't really enjoy Ultimate Team, because I'd already done everything, and that's why I'd had a couple of years off, and I enjoyed it this year, and I'm going to enjoy it again. I mean, the problem with me is I've got a very addictive personality. That was the problem with gambling. Wasted about £400 or £500 on that. You know, if you take the money I wasted on gambling and FIFA points, I'd probably have £2.5 grand sitting here right now, Lar.
Fuck's sake.
I'd be able to pay for the editing software. I wouldn't even have to download it illegally. I'd be able to have, you know, a great microphone. But no, I messed it. But that was, that's what I just did.
But that's the thing, isn't it? That's the reason why they make it. Gambling's addictive. Opening packs is addictive. And there you go. £2.5 grand's gone.
And I felt it. If you can remember, when I wanted to do the Gold Fest, I said to you, I want to do it. I want to get Zlatan. And I've put some FIFA points on. And I felt like I was relapsing. It was like I've been on heroin and I'd just taken I'd been off it for 2 years and I'd just put the needle in again. It was like I was relapsed. I thought I'm going to have to go back to rehab. But, I mean, and that I ended up probably £50.
Fuck.
Once I got the coins, because it was just that addictiveness and I just felt it coming back. And I hated opening the packs. And the thing is, it put me in such a bad mood because I used to get shit. and I instantly regret it. I mean, wasn't it when were you over when I accidentally spent £79 on FIFA points?
I think that may have been Callum. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, no, it probably was Callum and Harry. I accidentally did it, but I didn't accidentally do it.
How can you?
I don't think I did.
I don't think that you can accidentally, because there's so many stages that you've got to go through to buy FIFA points.
Well, I think I was doing what, Cameron always fucking does. I mean, this is because you know me, like, messing around, being a twat.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. Let's put another 12,000 on. Shit. I've done it.
I've only ever had 12,000 FIFA points once.
Oh, I've done it about 50 times. That's an exaggeration. I've probably done it 10, 20 times.
Well, who's your best player, if you can recall?
10 times. Robin?
Normal Robin?
Yeah.
That's a fucking joke.
He sold for about 250k.
And that's what, like 100,000 FIFA points right there of you doing it 10, 15 times.
Well, if you work out, I probably spent... I would have thought it's probably closer, if you put all the FIFAs together, about $1,500 on FIFA points.
Fuck me.
Whatever that makes in actual FIFA points, I don't know. And yeah, I've got Robin.
I cannot comprehend how EA can... Well, it works though, doesn't it?
Well, it's my own fucking fault. I mean, I'm not going to blame them. My own fucking stupid fault. I've got an addictive person. That's why I've got to be careful in life. Not just, just in general. I have to be careful because I get so addicted to shit. And it's just, I mean, gambling and FIFA points is bad fuck enough. But, there's a lot of other stuff that...
There's a lot more worse stuff out there.
Do you know what I mean? And I know I've got... Some people have that addictive personality. I just got it. So I've got to be... And that's why I've got to be careful if I do FIFA points. And I've got because it does become... I can feel it coming back. Do you know what I mean? That buzz of opening
They do it though. You can't have... If I remember correctly, you can't have you can't go online and that if you don't... Or you can't... I'm phrasing this completely wrong. You can't be on Xbox or whatever and have Xbox Live if you don't have a credit card on your account. You've got to have a credit card on your account. When I got told off, however long, maybe 2-3 years ago, for buying a lot of FIFA points on my brother's account, or on my brother's card, I then went and, made a point to myself to try to get rid of all of the cards on the account so I couldn't buy FIFA points, but you can't. You've got to have at least one card on your account, so then you can obviously pay the next instalment of your Xbox Live whenever that comes around. But, they all work together just to make you spend more fucking money.
Yeah, I mean,
it's incredible.
It's one of those things. I mean, I know it's a problem for a lot of young people and mums go fucking apeshit with it. It's a difficult one. But yeah, I mean, just looking back, I just have to be careful because I don't want to get to that position again. Because it was, and Lyle, I mean, me, it was uncontrollable, wasn't it? It was ridiculous.
You were opening bloody packs all the time.
Every night I'd go home and, when people would go home and they'd get a packet of crisps out, Cameron would go home and put 20 quid on FIFA points. And that's what it was.
Ridiculous. It's
every
like gambling
night
as well. You'd win fucking 200 quid on the gambling. What would you then fucking do? You wouldn't... What would you do? You wouldn't cash it out because you got 200 quid sat there. Then you've got another game that was maybe, 1-1. You were one team to win it 2-1. And then they ended up drawing or whatever. You've lost all of that 200 quid. Even if you won some money, you then go and stick it on another bet.
I know.
And then you'd lose that one.
See, the problem with betting was I started off... There's a lot of people and I know you're thinking, well, hang on, Cameron, you're not even 18 yet. I know I shouldn't have been doing it, but shh, don't tell anyone. I started off by doing 50p bets and pound bets.
That's what Liam used to do.
And that was good. And I was winning and I was getting some. And then it went to £5 and £10 bets, £20, £50, £100, £250, and you see where it goes. I won. I did win every now and again. The problem, I think the funniest thing was, and this was peak Cameron betting addiction, was at high school when I was frantic. I said, I've got to go to the toilet. I think it's in the business studies lesson. And I was frantically running around the school trying to find an internet connection so I could put a bet on some fucking Hungarian Premier League game. So I could put 50 quid on because I wanted. I knew the team was going to win. I think I managed to place the bet. I don't know whether they won in the end. I think they did actually. I think they did, but it was one of those where what I was trying to do at that point was trying to bank I was trying to
I know exactly
basically
what you mean.
bet on put a lot of money on stuff, but really bad odds. So it was like 8-1 on that they'd win. So obviously I was putting on, say, £80 and I'd get back £90. So I'd win a tenner.
So you'd be the type of person how much money did people get if they bet on Leicester winning the league?
It was about 5,000 to 1, I think.
So say you get £5,000 from them winning the league. Then what you'd do is go and spend that £5,000 on another bet that would be the odds would be even worse than Leicester, and you'd lose all of that £5,000.
Oh, 100%.
That's how you used to do it, if I remember.
Because I think I won about 300 quid one day from. I don't know if you can remember it when Chelsea beat Manchester City in the FA Cup 5-1.
Yeah, you won
Hazard.
that.
I had Hazard to score and Chelsea to win. Won about 250 quid. Fantastic. Fucking jumping for joy. Put it on some Czech Republic team that night. Thought they were going to win. Every betting tip site said yes, they're going to win. This is great. Lost it all.
How many times have I can just recall in my memory of how many fucking Snapchat stories I've seen of you going, just lost 250 quid off of betting, and then the next day, just won 250 quid of betting, and the next day, just lost 500 quid. I don't think it was that amount, but that's what it used to be.
No, it was so low. People still bring it up to me. They still say, oh, how are you doing? It's going to be bad when I'm 18.
You're going to be free in the fucking world.
It's going to be bad because I'm bad at it.
You can't let it happen again.
I will let it happen again, Lyle. We both know this. You know, I've got to do it smarter, though. There's a smart way to bet. I know the bookies always win, but I could have... If I was smart and if I didn't just put everything on, I think I'd have done okay.
What was your dad like it? Did he know that you were doing it?
Well, he set up the account.
Jesus.
I probably shouldn't say that on YouTube. But he thought I was doing pound bets.
Yeah, that's what... Because my dad found out that Liam was doing like 10 to 50 pound bets on the football, and he was going up the wall because he obviously... Dad bought the car, and then Liam was paying him back in instalments. So obviously he needed to get on to like his cards and his account to then put the money back into Dad's account in instalments over the month, and then he'd obviously check what he's been buying. So then he'd see all these different bet sites, and he'd go up the wall. If you were my... No, hang on. If
my dad was your dad.
Yeah, you fucking hell.
Oh, when Dad found out, he went absolutely fucking off the wall. And I can remember just saying, "Don't worry,
I'll win it back.
Don't worry, I'm gonna win. I've got an accumulator on. It's gonna win me £1,000. Don't worry. You've only got to have a couple more results come in. I'm gonna win." I can remember there was a day where Watford were playing. I think it was Aston Villa, and there were 2 late goals in that match. If anyone's a Watford or Aston Villa fan, they'll probably remember the game. I can't remember if it was Watford scored late or Aston Villa scored late, and I kid you not, it lost me 500 quid. I would have won, and the annoying thing was, and it probably wouldn't have happened, but I said, I'm going to win this, and I'm cashing it out. And it was a bet that I'd put in on about 100 quid, so it wasn't just the 500 quid, it was 100 quid plus 500 winnings. Yeah. And I was fuming. It was like the Eurovision.
You get too greedy, don't you?
You know how everyone just watched the Eurovision?
Yeah.
Not me. I put 100 quid on Australia to win.
Fucking hell.
And Russia won.
The odds of getting Eurovision right have got to be so bad.
But I was close, Lyle. I was close. That was like... Whew, that was when I knew. Because it got to the stage where I couldn't watch it. Unless it was Chelsea. I couldn't watch anything on telly unless I had a bet on it.
How did you go about withdrawing from doing that?
Well, I ran out of money.
You ran out of money, you were banked.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were bankrupt.
Well, not bankrupt in the actual definition, but yeah, I had no money. Thank fuck.
So you went for the stage. Are these happening whilst you were opening packs as well on FIFA?
No.
So
I stopped opening packs.
And then started
had
betting.
Money for about 6, 7, 8 months. And then... I don't know where I make my money from. I don't know where I used to get the money from.
Because none of us had jobs back then.
No, I know. It's insane. I don't know whether I was a drug dealer. I know I did sweets, and that made me quite a lot of money. YouTube made me a bit of money. See, I did have revenue coming in. You know, I did have revenue, and I had
but
a
the
real
amount
good
of quantity that you were spending.
Yeah, I know. And I swear on my life it wasn't Dad's or Mum's money, because they would have never fucking let me.
So you just ran out of money, and then you were what? You were craving to do it, but couldn't?
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I closed down the accounts and was like, no, this is fucking ridiculous, Cameron. Get a grip of yourself.
Were you like, I don't know, I don't really know many betting things. Were you like betting on, you'd have a bet going on Bet365, Bet Victor, Ladbrokes, fucking Sky Bet. Would you just have like different accounts on different sites and you'd always have like different bets on the different websites, or would you just stick to one?
I stuck to one site. I was just Sky Bet. I'd have like 20 bets on at the same time, but I would just stick to one website. What
were your this has literally just turned into my Cameron's addictions. What were your can you recall like how many times you'd win compared to not winning? But you'd win and then you'd go and fucking stick it on another bet. So it's just a lose-lose situation.
Well, that's it. I mean, I won a lot
because you were inevitably going to lose it anyway.
Otherwise, I'd have lost my money quicker. So it was probably about 50-50.
How long did this go on for?
6 months,
hardcore
perhaps.
half a year. You were hardcore going at betting. I mean, I knew that you did it, but I didn't know that you did it this bad.
Yeah, no, I did. So that's my confession.
You must have kept it to yourself a lot.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I did. I mean, like I said, I did put a lot of it on Snapchat, and half of that was to try and embarrass myself to the point to try and stop. It didn't work, but yeah. Anyway, this is complete. We've gone off topic, like you say.
I know.
Off topic. Back on topic. I have to talk about my addictions. I'm sure you guys probably laughing and probably going, "Holy!"
I thought that was really interesting.
So you can all call me a stupid cunt down in the comments below. I appreciate it, and I am happy for you to do that. And my advice to any of you is do not bet and do not buy FIFA points.
Don't get addicted to anything.
Yeah, like I said, I do have an addictive personality, so I have to be very, very careful. I've always said that. I can get addicted to things very, very quickly. And it's not just that. I've been addicted to other stuff before.
I think I'm completely the opposite. Because I'd spend, I don't know, what would I do? I'd go on to FIFA, I'd stick £5 on. If I'd get nothing, that's it, fuck you EA. I'd stick £5 on a bet. I've bet maybe twice in my lifetime. Probably £10 in total. I'd stick 2 £5 bets or whatever they were. I'd lose them, that's it, fuck you. Not doing this again, and then I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But, you know, me and you are just two ends of the spectrum on that one. But
yeah, the problem I had is, well, I was angry when I was lost, but I was like, right, well,
maybe
how can I get rid of this anger? I can get rid of this anger if I fucking make it back.
Yeah.
Like, that was my philosophy. I mean, it didn't work. Like Louis Van Gaal,
it runs the same, doesn't it? It's like, oh, what do you want, Siri? Go away. It runs the same though, doesn't it? If you're gonna, I don't know, if you're addicted to some drug and your life's crap, you know, and you want, how am I gonna get out of this? You know, you do the drug again, or you smoke again. You know, you get yourself out of that bad place or whatever. I don't think that, I can't speak for you. I don't think that you were necessarily in a bad place.
Oh, I was, because it controlled my mood.
And that's how you chose to do it.
It controlled my mood. You know, if I was winning bets,
if you were
I'd
winning,
be happy.
you were happy. Oh, I see. Yeah.
You know, and I had to get my fix. Like I say, who the fuck walks around the school aisle trying to find an internet connection to put a bet on a fucking Hungarian Premier League game?
That's bad. I didn't know it was that bad, but
it was that bad. Like, that's what I literally did. Like, it's funny looking back.
Yeah.
But it's like in FIFA. But going back to FIFA, you know, if I lose a game, I can't. Like, me and you are terrible at that. I mean, it's not really an addiction.
If we're playing
co-ops,
we
were playing until 3 o'clock in the morning the other night.
We can't go. We have to keep going. We have to win our final game.
We lost, what was it, 17, 18 games in a row?
No, but it's co-op. It's fun to, you know, play with one of your best mates on fucking FIFA. But then it's, on the other hand, it's the awkward bounces. You tackle someone and they ghost through you and score.
We are so fucking unlucky in co-ops. So unlucky. Like, it is hilarious. That's why I think we should record it, because it is fucking hilarious.
And we raged. Just
Some
if
of
you
it-
watched the 24-hour stream when we played pro clubs, me and Gam were fucking raging so hard because we
And-
couldn't win a game, and I would have gone over the 24-hour limit if we
you
didn't
not?
win a game.
Yeah, and you only won the game when I got fucking sent off. And the thing is the fact that the stuff that happened on co-ops I've never seen happen on FIFA before. Like, that's how mad the games were, and they were always like high scoring. We concede in the
Yeah.
last minute.
Oh fuck!
It was just crazy. We'd get fucking angry and just get sent off.
Like, I shit
Fucking
you not.
funny shit.
I shit you not. Right. Once I think, because Cam always has this thing of like, because in career mode, if you press Y or triangle, your keeper will drop the ball, and then it's easier to play it out from the back in career mode. I think what Cam did is corner came in, he caught it, everybody was clearing out of the box, he pressed Y, the keeper quickly picked it up again, and then he threw it, hit one of our players in the back, and went in the net for an own goal. I swear to God that happened.
Yeah, that happened, and we came to kick the ball out from a goal kick, hit the fucking their player, went in the goal.
And went in. It's
We had
funny
the
looking
most
back on
retarded
it.
own goal. This was relatively like a couple of months ago with Eric Bailly, if you can remember. That might have been when we were playing each other. But holy shit, just some of the stuff that happens, some of the red cards. Oh, it's just a joke, isn't it? And oh my god, that free kick I nearly scored the other day.
Oh, that cracked the bar, didn't it?
And it was like from like the most retarded angle.
Oh, Cam is the best. If we ever play each other, right? If we ever play each other in like a mini game or something over in the FIFA 18, if I'm beating him and he doesn't think that I deserve to be beating him, or he's angry with himself, he won't be talking to anybody. He'll be talking to himself. He'll be like, "Fuck that," and you can just hear him muttering to himself. And I'm trying to focus, and then he's talking to himself.
I have like SPAC attacks. Like if I recorded it, it'd be so funny because I go absolutely mad.
I swear you like hit your controller against your head the other day or something.
I did. I dropped my controller. I punch myself in the head sometimes. That usually like gets me back
As well
in.
as that, right? Sometimes we're playing on co-op and Cam's controller will just conk out.
Well, the telly's the worst one because I've lost the remote for the telly. After a while, if you leave it on, you haven't pressed any buttons. Like it comes up with this will shut down in 2 minutes. It fills the whole fucking screen almost. So
we have to play down the wings.
And it's like, what the fuck? It takes like 10 minutes to go off the goddamn screen, and I'll have the ball happening on the fucking stream.
I'm trying to
And I'm
pause
like, I can't see it. Like, what should I do? What am I doing? It's fucking. We've got to do that. We've got to do co-ops as well. I think it's fucking hilarious.
It is really funny, like, and it's just we'll get pissed off with each other, and I think it's enjoyable to do, and I hope and I think that it will be enjoyable for you guys to watch. But
I think it.
it
will
won't be, Cam, if they change the defending, like you were saying, off of bloody. Like, it's going to be a lot more manual now in FIFA 18 when they change the defending.
I'm just terrible at defending. I'm really concerned, actually, about defending. And that gets me onto the demo. How much...
Yeah.
I mean, because I, for some unknown reason, just play the demo constantly when it comes out. And
You try to... I used to think that the demo... If I play the demo loads, I'm going to be good at FIFA 18. The demo is an earlier release of the bloody game, and it's nothing like FIFA 18.
It's a completely different game, isn't it? The only remote thing is kind of getting used to the players.
Yeah.
Like, that is it. And, like, just getting yourself off the rustiness if you've stopped playing FIFA for a bit.
Say, if you are, like, this always happens in co-op, but if you're a little bit lackluster at the back and somebody is attacking you, you've got two defenders there, or it's one-on-one, how would you approach to defend them?
Say that again. So if
an attacker's running through and it's one-on-one, attacker versus defender, if he gets past you, he's through on goal to score, how would you go about defending it?
Well, see, this is the problem with me. Sometimes I don't have a specific game. I know what I do in real life. But it's not as easy to fucking do that in the game. You see, in real life, I'm quick.
Would you try and body them?
I wouldn't necessarily dive in, but I push them on their weak side, and I get close to them. Whereas on FIFA, you can't do it because I know if they get past me, I'm pretty confident. To be honest with you, if I'm being honest, I'm not being big-headed here, and this is the honest truth. When I play football for this, in 4 seasons at the back, there were 2 strikers who were quicker than me. 2 strikers. And they're the only 2 games where I had to defend differently. I had to give, whereas whereas a lot of defenders have to sort of like step back a bit because they've got to give the player time because they think, well, they're quicker than me. I don't have to do that. And that's
when they just are, that those defenders they understand the game more, if you see what I mean.
Well, no, don't get me wrong, I understand the game because I understand that I can do it. Like, I can, that was one of the great, I might not have been, I'm not a terrible footballer, but I've got a footballing brain, but maybe, you know what I mean? Like, I've got a really good footballing brain.
Yeah.
But, I'm not fantastic at football. I'm a decent player. I'm a lot better than I ever fucking played for the school. I can fucking tell you that for nothing.
We collectively were just fucking shit.
Yeah. I don't know what I did. And Will, I used to say to him, like, what the fuck? What is wrong with us? Like, why is it when we put the fucking school shit on that we can't play for fucking shit? It was just retarded. Then I go play for this and I'll play for... I score fucking 40, 50, I score from halfway. That was what... I can remember that. Played absolutely terrible midweek for school, like absolute shit. Played for this, right? I fucking scored from the halfway line.
It's collectively, we were all just shit as a group.
I think that's a lot of it. And to be honest with you, if I'm being totally honest, I didn't really give a fuck about school football. Like, for this, I would take a ball to the dick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas for school, it's like, I couldn't really be bothered.
Like, when I went in goal for, like, 1 half at the school, I was taking the piss. I was like, come on, then!
Yeah. But the other thing is, I was always injured.
Oh, yeah. Cam used to go off, like, halfway through. What was your main injury that you used to have?
Calf.
Yeah, you used to go for just like a calf strain or a calf injury.
And it was disease. And I think is I played with pulled muscles. That's the crazy thing. And I know people go, "There's no way you play with pulled." I swear to God, I play with pulled muscles. It's just I should have just sat out, and that's why I had to have last year out, and that's why I hadn't even got back into it this year. I'm not fit enough. I need to play a bit of football. But yeah, back onto your actual original question.
What was it? I've forgotten.
One-on-one defending. I would personally, on FIFA, it's difficult, isn't it? Because back off to a certain extent. Again, try and push them a certain side. Try and push them away from the goal. But I just can't defend it on the game. Because if you go in, if you get the slide challenge wrong and completely miss it or get the man, it can be a red card or it's a definite goal or a definite chance. If you back off, depending on how good the player is, not just the FIFA player, but the actual fucking player, they might fucking have a long shot on score.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a difficult one. It's the one thing I find really, really hard. That's why I often find I play a lot better on like ultra defensive.
For you, excuse me, if they were to change the defending, it could either make you a better defender or it can make you even fucking worse.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the two things. I'm all right defending it. I can't defend crosses. No. And I cannot defend if a player's running directly at me.
Mm.
That's my problem. I'm very good at reading the game. Like, you probably see that when we play. Like, again, I'm pretty shit at FIFA. And, like, you beat me most of the fucking time. I don't know why, because I've beaten you before, and now I just can't seem to beat you at the moment.
Cam beat me, what was it, 8-0 once? We were playing a load of games, we were randomising the teams, and I beat him all of the time. And Cam's like, right, final game, we're going to have Manchester United versus Chelsea, both of our favourite teams. He beat me 8-0.
And it's when I go try hard. I just find it really hard to get into the try hard mode. When I'm in try hard mode, I'm actually pretty decent. It's just, like for the for the Norwich career mode, right? Got in the playoffs, and it was I was just playing so shit. I nearly didn't get in the playoffs. Like at one point, it looked like I was going to get automatic, and I just couldn't do anything. Got into the playoffs. Went try hard and was fucking incredible and won it. Like, it was one of those biggest achievements of my lifetime. It was like the weekend league.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't honestly understand how those top 100 players can go 40 games, as you say, playing on top level try hard mode, because there'll be one game where you're not really feeling it, and that could be the difference between you getting top 100 or you not.
Yeah.
If you're people when they go 40-0, that's incredible.
Oh, that's insane. I want to get in the weekend league a lot more this year.
I used to, in the average. That's the reason why I started the average player series, just to see if I could get into the fucking weekend league. And because me and Cam were on Skype and we were trying to get into the weekend league. I couldn't get past the quarterfinals to save my life, and then Cam went on a wonder run, and then got into the weekend league. He got 14 wins, was it? Which was silver 1. And then I did it the week after and equalled that. And then I couldn't get past 14 wins if I tried. But
I think that's probably where I was at. Like, I do think if I'd have got back in it, I might have been able to get up to 18, which is
gold 1 or gold 3.
1.
Sorry,
3. Yeah, I think I might. I think that's probably where I'd have been able to get up to. But I feel like I'm a lot better player now.
Yeah,
but that is offline, so I don't know. Online, offline's a little bit different.
Yeah, because their AI can. Well, no,
but I
think say that AI control 10 of the players. You control 1 online. It's the same with fucking.
I mean, I do think that this FIFA it could go all up in the fucking air.
Yeah,
like it legit could be. Like you said, it's going to be one or two ways. I'm either going to be a great player or I'm going to be absolutely terrible. It's either going to suit my defending or it's going to really not. So I am a little bit concerned, but what can you do at the end of the day? It's just embarrassing getting pummeled. I know what difficulty I'm playing on career. I'm not changing the difficulty. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather get sacked.
What difficulty are you happy sharing? What difficulty you are playing on? Is that
it will either be world class or legendary.
Yeah,
and I won't change it.
Well, legendary's the hardest one anyway, isn't it?
No, it ain't. Almost the hardest. It would. To be honest with you, it probably will be world class because legendary I just draw too much.
For me, I'm professional or world class. The reason why you always start a career mode on world class, in my opinion, and I can't score, and the AI can't score past me. So you drop it down to professional. It's more entertaining. That's that's the only thing. Either it's a 0-0 game. Which I think the start of my Middlesbrough career mode last year was literally just 0-0, 0-0. I might nick a game 1-0, and it's boring, you know. If I drop it down to professional, I understand people will be like, "Oh, you playing professional? Oh, you little scrub."
It's about entertainment, isn't it?
It's about entertainment at the end of the day, and for me, having fun. If I'm not having fun, regardless of the fucking views, you know, that's the part and parcel of the reason why I stopped most of my career modes, is because I can't score and I can't have fun.
Like, mine are usually entertaining because I'm calamitous, actually. Like, sometimes my defending is calamitous. Like, I'm always going to concede goals. I'm always going to score goals. And I do crazy things, crazy tactical changes, crazy form. So I think my career was always entertaining in regards to gameplay. Yeah. The commentaries are unique, to say the fucking least. So
you singing halfway through because you forgot to cut it out.
But I think we'll probably wrap up here because we could talk all day. But, you know, in conclusion, I'm looking forward to FIFA 18. There's a lot to sort out, but I'm ready. I'm excited. I plan on doing a few streams. The Chelsea career is something I really want to do. I want to do series with you. I think we're going to give it a good go. You said it might be your last year. It might be my last year doing FIFA. It probably won't be YouTube. So yeah, I want to give it a good go.
Yeah, for me, as Cam says, it's probably going to be it is going to be my last year on YouTube. So you might as well throw the whole fucking house at it.
Yeah.
Just to try to get as much videos out, daily content. You know, I've got to get a rota going. Because for me, I always find if I enjoy a series, I'll tend to upload it a little bit more than the others. And that I can't do that. It's got to be, say I upload career mode on Monday, Road to Glory on Tuesday, trading to a player on Wednesday, then it's got to be career mode on Thursday, and then it's got to be like that, or upload more times than once in a day.
Yeah, but you need a schedule. Yeah,
I'm getting there. I'm happy that my college schedule for the moment, if it doesn't change, has worked out in favour of me recording and editing videos, because I do half of Monday, which is 1 till 5, half of Tuesday, which was 9 till 1, and then tomorrow I've got a full day on Wednesday, and then I've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then I work on Sunday, but I've still got 3 days in a row to record / edit and upload ready for the week to come. But yeah, I'm pumped and excited and getting towards being prepared. As we said at the start of the podcast, keep your eyes peeled on Cam's channel. Go over there and subscribe if you're on my channel to stay with your eyes peeled for the Chelsea career mode trailer. That there's actually like 3 or 4 of us involved in this, so it's gonna end up being good. Otherwise, it's gonna be like delayed a little bit, because it's gonna be a good one, Cam. We're gonna make this trailer good.
Yeah, well, hopefully, yeah. And you've done a lot of good work, so I really do appreciate it for that. It's just getting the loose ends and sorting some things out, and hopefully it'll be a trailer that will get people excited for the career mode, because that's ultimately the whole point of a trailer, other than to get, you know, a few views in. That's the other thing. I need to sort the partnership thing out. That needs to be sorted out pronto.
But yes, if you have enjoyed this video, guys, please be sure to drop a like. Let us know down in the comments if you've got any suggestions for any series that you would like to see on for us doing individually on FIFA 18 or together. All of your recommendations and suggestions are very much appreciated. Go subscribe to Cam, subscribe to me if you haven't already, just to give me a day when I perhaps gain a sub or two and have a positive on the old Social Blade record.
That'll change, love.
Yeah, hopefully. We're gonna go for a good year this year on FIFA 18 and give it our all. So
We say it every year.
We're not just
but this
saying
year.
that. We do say it, but this year is going to be fucking different. Okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Then we will see you in the next podcast or video. See you later, guys.